Alright, in this video I'll be covering the SAMETOP frame for the GoPro Hero 4 Session and Hero 5 Session. Now, I got this new one because this is the second time that's happened to me. I had a Session 4 and this is my Session 5, but they seem to always separate right here on the sides. And so it's just, I guess, the stress from opening and closing. And over time, I guess it's a little stressful of putting the session in and out constantly. And you can see a little bit of stress here. I don't know if you can see that. If we get that into the light. But you see a little stress here. And let me see if I see anything back here. There's a little crack. There is a crack here. If you can see that. There is a stress crack right there. I don't know if you can see that. You see that? And this completely broke. So I thought it was time to update and upgrade to a new session case. So let's open that up. Let's see what's inside. Let's see what they include, this frame. Alright, let's get that open. See how well it's packaged. Well, that's the instructions. Alright, so here we go. Here's our replacement. Now how does that compare? Let's take this guy off. We're going to compare these two together side by side and see if I can notice a difference. That looks pretty similar. And the back also. Same clasp. Let's go ahead and place the session in here. Holds it very well, but you know what I'm noticing? It's not as hard to clasp down. As far as it's not taking as much force to clasp down. And I'm thinking with this one, the original one, I'm not sure if they just the measurements are off, but when you place this guy, when you place this guy in here, here we go. See how wide that opens up? And you bring it down and clasp it in. See how it's open at the top? When I clasp it down, it gets to a certain point, and I'm tight there. It's like snug. And I'm actually putting more pressure to clamp it down. So I'm still pressing really hard. Look at my finger, how it's turning white. Now it's tight. I mean, now it's popped in. It takes a lot of pressure, and I'm thinking right here with the measurement and the stress of it, the pressure that you have to push down and put this GoPro Session into this frame, that was causing stress because it was too tight. I mean, is there a thing of being too tight? I mean, maybe. I mean, obviously, it broke right here. It's happened to my other session that I had. It's putting stress over here. So as I clasp it down, I mean, I'm like super tight right here, and I'm like really pressing really hard. Look at my nail, my finger bed. Look at my fingernail bed. It's like turning white. I'm pressing so hard, and boom, it's in. So let's look at the SAMETOP one. Let's compare how it opens. I mean, to the eye, I can't see the difference, but when I place the session into the case, let's see. It was super smooth. I'm telling you, I'm not having to force it, and it's just, look at my nail. It's super smooth. I mean, I could probably do it with my pinky here. Let's see. See how easy that was? And it holds it in place very well. I'm shaking it. It's not going anywhere. Let's try this one. Okay. I'm going to try to close it with my pinky. Man. Whew. Look at that indentation it put on my fingernail. Or on my finger. Look at that indentation on my finger. How hard I had to press just to close this. So over time, it puts stress, I'm sure, around the sides of this case too, and causes it to crack. And you know, this one finally broke. But this guy, I think, is going to last you a lot longer. It's not going to be as stressed, because when you close it, boom, it's done. It's closed. Very nice. Very nicely done. They definitely pay attention to detail when they're making these cases. I'm not sure if... So, another example here is the side access door with a Session. So let's see. I just want to see how it looks, and if we can actually open the door with the original GoPro case. Just close this, and then let's spin it around, see if we can access the door here. Okay, it is accessible. Just take it out of here. Now this new case, let's see, we'll put it in here, close it, nice and smooth. Now let's open it from the side. There we go. It's definitely going to last longer than this, than the original one. And if you have a broken one, I highly suggest you replace it, because you don't want your Session, if you're out in the water or you're doing something, to actually slide out of here because it's cracked, and then you'll lose your Session. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're in the market for a new GoPro Session frame, check out SAMETOP's frame for the GoPro Session. All right. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and until next time. GetOutTheHouseGoFish.